So there's always a weird kind of satisfaction that comes with finishing up a game that you've been playing for a while. In this case, Super Mario Brothers on the DS. I had never played this game before. I played the other Mario Brothers games, but it wasn't until I got a unit that had dual screen that I was able to really play it because emulation on one screen, when it's a two-screen game, not as good. I really enjoyed playing this, and so here I am getting to the final level. And like other Nintendo games, and you've seen me talk about this in previous games, it teaches you along the way how to play the game. And so you learn the mechanics of the game and what it's all about. And so as you go through the game, it's really teaching you that, hey, this is how you play, this is the physics of the game, the mechanics, this is how it works. And it's just a neat, interesting way to introduce anybody to the game and then get them to play more and more as time goes by. So I'm here wondering how to get over there, but I know now that Switch does this, and so I can go and get the other coin. Not that I really need the coins anymore. I got 99 lives that I collected for the game, but again, it's just a neat puzzle solving, adventure playing kind of thing that it's satisfaction. You did something. And yeah, you might die along the way, and yeah, you'll get frustrated when things happen that are not what you intended to happen, but nevertheless, you got it done. And so here you are at the very end of it. And I remember the thrill of getting to the end of Super Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers 3, etc., and just enjoying the feeling of accomplishment that came with all of that. And sometimes you're gonna fall, sometimes you're gonna die. And I think that is something that in life is also very similar. That you have a plan, you're doing something, and it doesn't quite work out because of outside influences. Certainly, in my life, when I graduated high school, little known secret, when I graduated high school, I was 16 years old, and I was planning on working and not really going to college just yet. College, yes, was in the cards, and certainly my parents wanted it for me. But I always thought, okay, I shouldn't have done that. I really didn't want that to pull my extra. But anyways, I thought, I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna get other stuff done, and then I'll worry about college. But that was my plan. But my mother had a different suggestion. My mother said, no, you're going to go to college. And I remember very clearly, she put me in the car and drove me to the University of Texas El Paso to apply for admission. And I did. I applied and I went into the medical technology program because I wanted to do something health related, medically related, not necessarily medicine, but I wanted to do something along those lines. And medical technology seemed interesting, and it ended up being very interesting. It drove me to move to Pennsylvania to get a great job at a lab, and the rest is history, as they say. But through all of that, video games had helped sit down and clear the mind, clear the mechanism, if you will, and have an idea and learn some problem solving skills. And what if this happens? What if that happens? How am I going to solve it? How am I going to fix it? How am I going to stand up to adversity? And it's just a video game, but it's still, those of you who play, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's adversity, but it's still something that you are vested in. Certainly you put time and effort into it, and you want to get it done, and you want to be successful at it, and you want to tell your friends about it and share it with others, as we do right now in the era of social media. And sharing this with you guys as I'm trying to make my way to the final bad guy here. But there are going to be challenges along the way. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be frustrating things that happen. There's going to be all these obstacles. And I just find it very interesting that video games are a lot like life in that. And for people that say, don't rot your mind away with video games, yeah, there's some video games that are not teaching you any of those skills. And there's some that are actually useful for these purposes of learning how to deal with adversity and how to deal with when things go bad. And like they did just there, I'm not going to let it stop me. I'm going to learn from that mistake. And if I come back, I'm going to have a strategy. And I'm going to have to come back, apparently. I was close to the door there. It's just one of those things that as a parent, I think I need to teach my daughter a little bit more. Some people call it resilience. Some people call it, okay. Because I'm in the middle of the game. That's why I'm not starting all over. I'm trying to teach my daughter resilience. And I'm trying to teach her that, yes, there's going to be obstacles along the way, and there's going to be mistakes being made. People are going to get in the way. People are going to tell you that you're not able to do something, and that you shouldn't do something because of who you are or where you're born, or even your name. And you just kind of have to learn to roll with it. and yeah, teach them that they're wrong, but at the same time, live with it. And there's that line there going down. Yeah. All right, I'll try it again next time. And yes, that there are multiple paths in life that you can take, all leading you to the success that you're looking for. Oh, this reminds me of Super Mario Brothers 3. Cool. And that's just life. That is who you are and what you end up doing. And all right, let me focus on this without talking to your heads off. So enjoy. That was easy. Oh, there's more. Oh, look halfway there. I thought I was finishing up the game. See, now life has thrown me a new challenge after I thought the challenge was in. Isn't that a lot like life? I'm gonna prepare for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this little rant of mine as I'm playing this Super Mario Brothers, which is fantastic. So, thank you so much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.
More? Oh, Peter.
Let's go.